And of course, it is that time of the year when families and businesses everywhere are stepping up their charitable giving efforts. Food and beverage maker Newman's Own donates all its proceeds from its charities. It's given away over $450 million since it was founded by Paul Newman 10 years ago. Joining me now is Newman's Own Foundation CEO and President Bob Forrester, joining Dagen and Keith and myself, and he's brought some products along as well. Bob, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You know, why? I mean, businesses obviously year-end contribute. This is a remarkable thing that you give so much money to charity. Are there charities that are most important, or sort of the priorities that this money is going to?
Well, there is one in particular. It's called the Serious Fund Children's Network, and these are camps that Paul Newman started for children with life-limiting medical conditions. We have 17 of them around the world, another 14 in the developing world, about 75,000 children this year.
Wow.
But we spread the contributions out pretty much.
And Paul Newman started the company on this whole idea of that, you know, he wanted to holiday giving, right? That's how.
Well, he started the company a little bit as a joke, actually. He was giving away his salad dressing as Christmas gifts. And then when somebody convinced him to put it in the store, they said, you also have to put your face on it. He said, there's no way I'm going to do that. But they said, there's no way anybody will buy your food. So he said, I'll give all the money away if we make it.
Wow.
That was 1982.
How wonderful.
Yeah.
And Keith and Dagen, all these, I know that you guys love these products.
I love this stuff.
I would pop this and drink half of it, but I know I'd spill it all over myself, so that's not happening. But in terms of the competitive nature of the food business right now, where natural, healthy products, everyone has gone in that direction, does the fact that you're a charitable organization, does it help you stand out?
I think it does, particularly because what we do is really authentic, that we live and exist for the charities. We have no stockholders. The foundation is the owner, so everything we do is for the charitable sector. Mm-hmm. And, of course, our food has always been natural food or organic.
Does that mission statement help you attract, like, all the talent? These are great products. It's not just charity. I mean, the stuff tastes great, to Dagen's point.
Mm. It's a big motivator. I think people come to Newman's Own. We can't compete financially with the big companies, so we're motivated by our mission very much. So we have good talent.
What's your take on where we are right now in terms of charity? I mean, big business stepping up their efforts. You had Mark Zuckerberg pledging 99% of Facebook stock to charitable causes, although there's a debate on whether or not that's out-and-out charity or if it's actually also partly a tax scheme. But what's your take on what's going on in terms of the Bill Gates pledge, which is so terrific?
Yeah, I think the Bill Gates pledge is terrific. I think there's a lot of interest right now. I think charity hasn't really changed since the first person asked the next person for a gift. People give to people. They give from their heart, I believe. When people get into it, they'll always try to figure out better or newer ways to do things. But ultimately, if you're really going to do it well, it has to come from the heart. And that's what I think. You know, Americans give away about $340 billion a year. The most charitable of any country.
Look, before you go, I've got to ask you about this whole Chipotle story and the Costco story. By the way, Costco is just reporting earnings this morning, and there's a reaction there. But look, we know what's going on at Chipotle. People are getting sick. In terms of the preparation, what are your thoughts there, given that you do, you know, salad dressing, and part of the issue is lettuce and the way this is prepared?
Right. Well, of course, we're not a restaurant. We're preparing our food. It's being manufactured. We have food technologists. This is all our product, our recipes. They're manufactured by other companies under our quality control. So everything that comes off the line is checked.
Yeah, we know there's not an issue with Newman's, obviously, but do you have what's your reaction to what happened at Chipotle?
Well, that's kind of a hard one for me to say, but I think, you know, we just have to be diligent about our food supply and how it gets to the consumer. I cannot really comment on Chipotle's particular problem.
Bob, good to have you on the program.
Thank
Congratulations.
You so much.
And I know it makes you feel good to buy a product that you know all of the proceeds going to help people. So thank you.
And it tastes good.
Bob Forrester. And it tastes good. There's that, and there's that. We'll be right back.